These next numbers may come as a surprise. We talk so much about life that now seems to happen online these days, and yet a third of Americans still don't have access to high-speed internet service at home.
And that makes it harder for kids to do schoolwork and adults to apply for jobs. Now the government has a plan to lower the cost barrier. Federal Communications Commission Chairman Julius Genachowski is here now to tell us a little bit more here this morning. Good to have you with us here. So like Erica mentioned, those numbers, there are 100 million people that don't have high-speed internet across the U.S. right now. What has been the biggest barrier as to why those people don't have it?
Well, there are a few barriers. Cost is a barrier. Digital literacy is a barrier. A lot of people don't know how to use computers or search. Relevance, a lot of people don't appreciate the value. But here's what this is about. You know, we heard from a high school girl in Florida who's getting homework assignments that require her to use the internet. Now, that's good because we want our kids to learn new technologies to be able to participate in our economy, get jobs. Her family can't afford broadband at home. She goes to her local library at night after it's closed in the parking lot to use the Wi-Fi so she can do her homework. Well, that doesn't make any sense, and that's what we're trying to tackle.
So this is your new initiative now. So what you're essentially doing is it's a 2-year deal for families in this country to get broadband internet access for $10 a month.
That's right. That's right. A number of companies and community groups have stepped up, heard the challenge, and said, listen, this is something we need to tackle as a country. We need to be part of the solution. We are going to make it easier for low-income people, particularly low-income families with children on school lunch, to get online.
You've asked companies to step forward and help out. This is coming of no cost to the taxpayers. How were you able to manage this?
Well, this is a win-win for the country, for all the companies involved. If we can close that adoption gap, if we can go from 67% to 100%, we'll double the size of the online market in the United States. We'll get more kids educated on new technologies. We'll help people find jobs. One point, if you're looking for a job today and you don't have online access, you're in trouble because all the job postings are online.
Right. I know part of the initiative, too, is low-cost PCs for about $150 being made available to families who qualify for free or reduced lunches, which can also, of course, help them get online. But was this also the kick in the pants that some of the companies needed to actually bring access to the people? Because that's one of the other problems. In rural areas, broadband may not have been available.
That's right. There are really two challenges, and we're tackling both. One is this deployment challenge. There are 20 million people who live in rural America. They just don't have infrastructure, broadband infrastructure where they live. 2 weeks ago, we adopted major reforms of our rules to update telephone programs to broadband programs. Today, we're focusing on the adoption initiative with low-cost broadband access and low-cost computers.
Great.
Good to have you here this morning.
Julius,
Thanks for joining us.